everyone, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. And the pass is intercepted. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
He's shifting through the gears here. Romario was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Guardiola cuts out the pass. Romario, and he's running through. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Gnabry, he is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Good to pay, looking to go forward now. Now it's Romario. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold, and he was quick to react. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, and the shot! Oh, it's come, oh, he's been caught napping! Hernandez. Guardiola. Rafinha. Ribéry does really well to win the ball there. Guardiola. Romario, a player of legendary status. Oh no, what has happened here? Goalkeeper's ball.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Definitely not one of his best. That has been cut short. Romario. That has ended up in no man's land. Sönchu. Now Timber. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rafinha. Timber. Rafinha!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's a mighty effort! And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Romario is onto this. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ribéry. Now it's Gnabry. De Bruyne. Ribery, brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
He
hope.
rises! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
And it's from Mario. That's been cut out, well played. Ribery. And here's from Mario.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Mbappe. Rafinha. Timber. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's having a go! No way through, so back it comes. And it's lofted. Chance! He's scored!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Ribery. And it's De Bruyne. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, played right into his path. Look at the space. Real chance! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's an excellent interception. So we've reached the hour mark. Davids. Now it's Ribery. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Romario just eases him off the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ribery. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got
19,
changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22. El
Rafinha.
dorsal 8. Cambio de
Good
jugadores.
to pay. Are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi. Looks a good ball through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Çalhanoğlu. Rice. Aimed beyond the defence. Gnabry. Gnabry with the delivery.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Davids. And it's Messi. Looking for the runner. Now it's Romario. Just a shot at goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Romario fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And here's De Bruyne.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on.
And the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Barcelona have their third corner. Good to pay, have the chance to go the other way. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter.
Oh no, this does not look good. Romario. And Romario! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And now he has two.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Having
descuento.
turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Lukaku. Shapes to shoot! Has another go! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And that will be it. Good to pay have done it with iron, with pragmatism. The